Okay, today is the day. Today is the day to brew an IPA, and not just any IPA, a New England style IPA, kind of like this one right here. Look at that hazy beer there. That one is by Sierra Nevada Hazy Little Thing IPA. So that's what I'm going to be brewing today. This is my second attempt at it. My first attempt, I wasn't really going for the hazy part of it. I was going for just basically experimenting on to see on how much hops it took to make it juicy. I wanted it really juicy. I brewed it more towards a traditional IPA. I did the 60-minute bittering hop edition, but I did use hops or dry hop in primary and dry hopped a lot in secondary. And I used US-05 yeast in that brew. So it turned out really clear looking, which that isn't what I didn't care. I was just trying to figure out how much hops I needed to do what I needed it to do. And I learned quite a bit in my first attempt. I knew that I had to do a lot more hops. So I got that figured out. So I think my second attempt today will be a lot better and a lot closer. I hope so. I hope it's going to look something like this and taste something like this. That's what I'm going for. So let's take a look at the ingredients. Cheers. We have pearl malt, carapils, flaked barley, flaked wheat, flaked oats, mosaic, citra, amarillo, galaxy, and yeast. We got DIPA ale yeast from Omega Yeast Labs. So the Thomas Fawcett pearl malt that I'm using in this beer is supposedly used in Heady Topper, and also Heady Topper uses a Vermont style yeast. I'm using the DIPA or DIPA yeast. That's a close yeast to what they use. I am in no way, shape, or form trying to clone Heady Topper. Not at all. The reason I'm using those ingredients is to try to get as close to a New England style IPA as I can. So I want to make it true to the style. So that's why I'm using those ingredients. I did make a yeast starter, so let's check that out. Omega Yeast Labs DIPA yeast. On the stir plate. Okay, I got some footage of the brew day, so let's brew it. 4 gallons in the brew kettle. Nice light color. And we got a little ways to go to boil yet. Got the hops ready to go. Just bring it to a boil. Okay, we are boiling. I had to get it under control first. I almost had a boil over. And 60 minutes. First hop edition. So that last video clip was at flame out. I added hops at flame out, and then I cooled the wort down to 160 degrees, and I did a big hop addition then, and I did a 40-minute hop stand, a 40-minute hop stand, and I unfortunately didn't get any video footage of that. My camera screwed up, and unfortunately that really upset me that I didn't get that. But anyway, I did manage to get a picture. Wasn't that a nice picture of the thermometer? That sucks that I didn't get the video footage of the last hop edition. But anyway, at that point of the night, I pretty much gave up on the video, and I was tired. It was a long day. I had trouble sparging, and I don't have the, I did a 3-gallon batch, and it's just easier for me to do a 5-gallon batch than it is for a 3-gallon batch. The reason I did a 3-gallon batch is you got to drink this beer fresh, and it takes me a while to get through 5 gallons, so I cut it down to 3. And I don't have all the right equipment to brew 3 gallons. It's harder for me to do. It takes longer to do than it does 5 gallons. I just don't have all the right equipment. A smaller mash tun with a spigot on the bottom. I need a spigot on the bottom. Would help me out a lot and make things go a lot better. But overall, the brew day went really good. I was pretty happy with it. I did pitch the yeast, and everything went good. I just didn't get any more footage after that. So the yeast starter definitely helped get things going. 2 hours after I brewed the beer, I had airlock activity. So it took off right away. Had a fairly vigorous fermentation the first 24 hours, 36 hours right in there is pretty vigorous. Slowed down. It was 48 hours after it was probably a bubble a second, and that is when I added another hop addition right in while it was still fermenting. I added another hop addition 48 hours after pitching the yeast. And then on day 7 after pitching the yeast, I did a huge dry hop addition. Let that sit 3 days, dry hopped, and then I kegged it. And let's take a look at that footage. Okay, here is the New England IPA right before I'm getting ready to keg it right now. Got the siphon in there. Look at how cloudy and ooh, that looks so good. And look at that nice yeast cake on the bottom there. That looks really good. Okay, so got it kegged, and now I got it in the glass. Look at that. Wow. Look at that hazy looking thing. Wow, that is really nice. That's how it should look. Nice and hazy. It's a little bit lighter in color than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't know how the Thomas Fawcett Pearl Malt was going to contribute to the color. So it needs a little bit of caramel malt in there, I think. Darken it up a little bit. But let's give it a sniff. Wow. I have brewed a lot of IPAs, but I have never had one smell like this. It's got a huge aroma on it. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh. Really, really juicy. That is awesome. That is a really good hop combination. It really is. I think I'm spot on with the hops. Really am. That is really good. It's a little bit needs a little bit more body. It's really light. I think it needs a little bit more body. But yeah, it's really good. Definitely attempt number 3 will be coming up, and I can't wait. I'm going to be... I'm going to darken it up a little bit, add some caramel 10 or 15 to it, something like that. Just give it a little bit more color. Add some more oats, give it some more body, and I'm going to add more hops. Give it some more hops, a little bit more juiciness. I think yeah, really happy with it. That is awesome. That is how it should be right there. Really nice. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm going to enjoy this beer. So, cheers, everybody. I am out. Yeah.